Yo, what's up guys, Dezo here, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not Rhaegar Targaryen can come back to life. So I was reading a Game of Thrones, and one line really got me thinking. So I did some research and kinda came up with my own theory. So in the books, the scene where Tyrion is named Hand of the King by Tywin is a lot longer. Tywin has Kevan fetch a map. Sir Kevan did as he was bid. Lord Tywin unrolled the leather, smoothing it flat. Jaime has left us in a bad way. Roose Bolton and the remnants of his host are north of us. Our enemies hold the Twins and Moat Cailin. Robb Stark sits to the west, so we cannot retreat to Lannisport and the Rock unless we choose to give battle. Jaime is taken and his army for all purposes has ceased to exist. Thoros of Myr and Beric Dondarrion continue to plague our foraging parties. To our east, we have the Arryns. Stannis Baratheon sits on Dragonstone, and in the south, Highgarden and Storm's End are calling their banners. Tyrion smiled crookedly. Take heart, father. At least Rhaegar Targaryen is still dead. So it's obvious Tyrion was kind of making a joke, like what else could go wrong? But it really got me thinking, could Rhaegar Targaryen come back to life? So let's look at what we know about Rhaegar's death. Robert killed him at the Trident. Robert was also wounded in the battle, and Ned went to King's Landing. That means someone else was left to clean up the mess there. This person was apparently Jon Arryn. Him and Ned were really close. George R.R. Martin claims that Rhaegar's body was cremated as Targaryen tradition. Keep in mind, this was not in the books, this was in an interview. But this was Robert's war. Why would Robert have Targaryen tradition honored? And a lot of people claim there's some secret in the crypts of Winterfell. Maybe Rhaegar's body was brought back to Winterfell and buried with Lyanna. Ned could have ordered Jon Arryn to do this. He wouldn't have known Lyanna was going to die yet, but maybe he thought that he would save Rhaegar's body for Lyanna. Ned seemed to know the truth about Rhaegar and Lyanna, so Ned could have done this out of respect for Lyanna. We know Ned did break tradition burying Lyanna and his brother in the crypts, so who's to say he also didn't break tradition, disobey Robert, and bring Rhaegar's body to Winterfell? This could be huge in revealing Jon's parentage. So who would resurrect Rhaegar in this show? The Brotherhood is going north with the Hound. Let's say they stumble across Winterfell. Bran reveals to Jon his true parentage. Bran also somehow finds out that Rhaegar's body is in Winterfell. And Beric gives the kiss of light to Rhaegar instead of Lady Stoneheart in the show. Maybe in the books, Melisandre will revive Rhaegar instead. A lot of fans are wondering how everybody is going to come to believe that Jon is a Targaryen. We know Bran knows the truth, but the real question now is, will everybody else believe him? If Rhaegar was brought back and revealed that he was Jon's father and Lyanna was Jon's mother, no one would really be disputing it anymore or arguing whether or not Bran is credible. George really likes Targaryens. He's actually going to write a book called Fire and Blood after he finishes the main series, giving all of Targaryen history. So it would make sense that he favors Targaryens in the series. Maybe Rhaegar and Daenerys die in the war with the White Walkers, and Jon ends up being king on the Iron Throne. This could be part of the bittersweet ending George has in mind. This would be really hard on Jon because he lived through Ned's death and he would also live through his real father's death as well. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like on this video and subscribe for more Game of Thrones related videos. I tried to cover the less talked about and more controversial theories so that way it sparks some debate and makes people think about other possibilities for the ending. There is a link to a playlist with all my theories in the description. Feel free to watch them all and let me know what you think about my other theories as well.